Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the differences between the 2025 CLA versus the previous generation, the 2020 to 2024. Now this is the newest version, so it's the facelift version. And I guess since we're talking about facelift, we should just go to the front first. Now the car overall is pretty similar. It's still basically the same car, it's just a little different because that's how facelifts work. But starting from the front end of the car, I'm not sure if this was on the previous car, but there's a little vent here that actually does open up to the wheel. I'm not sure if the old one had that, but thought I'd start off with that. A major one you'll see right away on the front of the car is the beautiful headlights. Now the previous headlights were the same shape, but it didn't have this bracket inside of the headlight, as well as it didn't come down like this and have these two little bubbles here. I have a picture up of the previous headlight. I think this headlight looks a little better. The other one just had like a big spot there which the headlight came from. Here it's just mainly the LED strips. I can actually turn it on. You can see the LED strip light up, as well as those two little bubbles on the bottom. Now, other little features are, of course, are these taillights. The taillights have been changed too. Besides these, the exterior is not changed too much, but these taillights look way better. They have the previous generation used to be pretty lit up, like the whole thing would light up. Another little thing is that the turn signal used to be lined up with the brake light. Here, as you can see, the turn signal is its own thing, and it is actually amber, which I love. Besides that, the exterior of this car hasn't changed all that much. It's just the headlights, the taillights. I believe this vent wasn't in the previous generation. And if I'm not mistaken, the splitter is actually also different. I did take a picture of the blue one before we gave it back, so I'll put a picture of the splitter on the blue one. Now, rolling to the interior. Actually, a major thing I should have mentioned on the first part is this is actually a hybrid. Now, it is cold, so I'm going to go and talk, and also there's a plane flying above me. But a little other feature is that depending on what color you get, the bottom of the door handle will actually match the paint of the car. Now, going on to the interior, the car has stayed mostly the same. This is a additional extra, so not all the CLAs will have this flat bottom on the steering wheel. Mild hybrid now. In fact, most of the Mercedes models are actually mild hybrids, besides the AMG, like top line cars. I think those are still gasoline motors only, or electrics. But a few other things that have changed. The center here has changed. If you remember, on the original CLA, there used to be a little holder here with a mouse pad that used to be right here, and the buttons used to be for the volume and dynamic used to be here. Now you have a button for dynamic. That's just a change between comfort, eco, sport, or individual. I like sport because sport's a little, it's more fun to drive. Here you have your parking camera button. You have all your sensors, the front camera, rear camera, and you also have self-parking. I might make a video on this down the road, but as of right now, I still do not trust this. The ambient lighting has been made better. According to when we picked the car up, the sales rep told us that the car was, or the ambient lighting was updated. Besides that, the seats are still the same. This one's just got the additional red color for the middle of the seats. I love that. Now, a few other things that have changed, as I was mentioning, the ambient lighting. I believe that this has 64. So if we change it here, we have 64 lighting options. I like 17 because 17 actually matches the seats, and it goes right into the this right here. So it looks like it's all put into one. Now, a few other things that have changed is on the steering wheel. Even if you don't get this, I believe even if you don't get the sports steering wheel, these are not actually, these are buttons, but you can also change the, or like you can just kind of like hover over them. So if we go here, you can go like that. If we go on to, I don't want music starting to play, but if you just go here and just lightly tap it. Okay, that was actually, sorry, that was for music. My mistake. For music, you can just kind of scroll up and down. You don't actually have to press it. These buttons you do have to press, but for some reason I thought you could also do that with that, but no, you do actually have to press on home back to change it there. Besides that, all the vents are still the same, the seats are still the same. Pulling back that little cup holder is still the same. It still has the same other plate. Wow, we have a beautiful sunset. As I was saying, this button's still here, or this is still your cup holders. Still got these same ones there. But yeah, that was a quick little talk about what is different on the 2025 Cla250 compared to the 2024-2023. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys would like to see a video maybe on an ambient lighting guide or like a self-parking guide, you guys can leave it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.